Hello everyone, welcome to today's wonderful session. Today we are going to talk on a topic that says find peace within yourself. Find peace within yourself. You see, today peace is, especially self-peace is something people are lacking or finding it difficult to find within themselves because of the situations surrounding us as humans, psychological situations, emotional situations that are surrounding us as humans. Today I'm going to teach you on how you can find peace within yourself. Firstly, we have to know what peace is. Peace is relative to a healthy well-being. To find peace is to grow, is to glow, to radiate, is to shine, and is to have joy and serenity. To find peace is to grow, to glow, to radiate, to shine, to find joy and serenity. Now, without wasting much of our time, I would really want us to know how we can find peace within ourselves. So many of us have faced so many things in life that it is nearly impossible or difficult for us to find peace within ourselves. Because of this, we have been living in chaos within ourselves without finding peace. If you're living in chaos within yourself, you cannot give peace to others and your surrounding. Now, without wasting much of our time, I want us to learn how we find peace within ourselves. So someone might ask a question. So how do I find peace within myself? How do I have this self-peace? Now, without wasting our time, I will teach you on how you find peace within yourself. Firstly, you don't worry about what people say or think about you. To find peace within yourself, you don't have to worry about what people say or think about you. People will often choose to believe whatsoever they want to believe about you. That is the own version of themselves or their own version of you living in their head. It is not your problem. It is not your problem to begin to worry about what they are thinking about you, or begin to disturb yourself or how they see you or what they are saying about you. It is not your problem at all. It is not your problem at all. Your problem is for you not to worry about what they are thinking about you, because you have this knowledge that no matter what you do, people will judge you. No matter what you do, people have their own version of you. If you do good, they have their own version of you. If you do bad, they have their own version of you. So your character or whatever you're doing should not bother you, or should not be centered about what people will say about you or their judgments about you. Never change that fact. You cannot change that fact that people will say things about you. What really matters to you is accepting the truth about yourself and your reality within you. That is what matters to you. Secondly, correct yourself. You see, we are humans. We often fall into temptations, or we fall into activities that sometimes may be harmful to us. Sometimes we deliberately fall into these activities, or sometimes by mistake or accidental, or life happens on its own. Life might happen on its own. So when you find yourself in such situation, the only thing you have to do is to learn and to grow. When you learn, you correct yourself from your past mistakes and your past experiences. Once you bring these experiences to correct your mistakes, you begin to learn and you grow. And when you begin to grow, you begin to find some certain level of peace within you. This is how you find peace within yourself. The ability to correct yourself after each failure. We are humans, we are bound to fail, we are bound to make mistakes. But the ability to correct yourself after each failure, that is how you find peace within you. Thirdly, you have to believe everything that happens to you for a purpose. Whether it is bad, whether it is good, whatever that is happening to you, it is for a purpose. And if you keep calm, you would understand, and then you would see the reason why this thing is happening to you positively. But if you don't want to keep calm, you will begin to dwell in negativity of whatever is happening to you. Firstly, as humans, we don't actually direct some things that happens to us. We don't actually control some things that happens to us. Just happen even after we. Lastly, you don't have to worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself. Tomorrow will definitely take care of itself. One of the problems that makes us live in chaos with ourselves is that we often think of tomorrow too much instead of handling the troubles of today. Forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow handle itself. For today's trouble are enough for you to handle for today. Tomorrow you are not sure you would be awake. Tomorrow you are not sure you would live the life. Tomorrow you are not sure you would be alive. So why worry about tomorrow? Why disturb yourself? You see, even in the Bible, the Son of Man was talking about the sparrows, the birds in the air, the flowers, the lilies. These things don't worry about what they need because they believe that today is enough for them. Today is enough for you to handle whatever situation it is. You see, if you really want a better tomorrow, you must be conscious of the fact of today. You must be conscious of the fact of handling your activities for today for you to have a better tomorrow. That is how it is. You can't skip today and be thinking of tomorrow. If you are thinking of tomorrow in such manner, you will begin to live in some chaotic manner and some chaotic life. You will never find peace at all in your life. And that is it. You see, for you to find peace within you, you have to forget about tomorrow and handle today. For today's trouble is enough for today. And when tomorrow comes, you'll be able to handle tomorrow. That is how you find peace within you. So without wasting much of our time, I really want us to run through the things that we can do or how we can find peace within. Number one, we said don't worry about what people think of you. Don't worry about that, because people will always think whatever they want to think of you. Whatever you do, people have this version of themselves or this version of you that they have already installed in themselves. So whatever you do, it cannot change that. So don't worry about the judgment of people. Don't worry about what they think about you. Just keep on doing your things and moving on. And this is life. Secondly, you have to correct yourself in whatever you do. Life, we are bound to make mistakes. And once you make these mistakes, correction are bound to take place. So correct yourself in whatever you do, and you begin to find peace within yourself. Once you have this belief and this conviction, you begin to see positivity in every situation. Even situations that are meant to destroy you, you begin to see positivity. That is your superpower, and that is your super strength. Lastly, don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself. For today's trouble is enough for today. So you have to think about today. You have to handle today consciously. You have to handle today very consciously, because once you handle today consciously, you'll be able to take care of tomorrow. For if you handle today consciously, you'll be able to take care of tomorrow. When you are not able to consciously handle today, it doesn't work that way, because you begin to keep yourself in unnecessary trauma and unnecessary disturbances which you wouldn't like and which wouldn't bring peace onto you. This is life, and this is the principles of life. Thank you very much for listening to this wonderful session. And as you listen and you practice this, you begin to see that you realize that you find peace within you. Peace will begin to envelop you from within. And once you see that peace coming from within, there is no other external influence that will come to disturb you or to destroy your life or to shatter your life. For peace within is the greatest. Thank you very much for listening, and have a wonderful time.